That's weird. I am not sure why it did that. Wait, it's not Blood and Guts? Nope, Blood and Guts was last week. Should not be Blood and Guts. YouTube has screwed up my thumbnails so many times. And just now, I tried to go live off of my software that I use. And it said I was live. And YouTube thing over here said I was live, my YouTube page. But in the corner it said I needed to click the button to go live. So, I don't know what was going on. How you doing, Volterra? And how you doing, Futuristic? I don't know what it was doing. It was weird because I'd hit the live button and it was showing it was showing me live in my screen here. It said I had an excellent connection, but then it said I needed to push the button to go live, which I haven't had to do. So I don't know why. Tonight, New Japan Wrestling. YUJI Nagata. How you doing, John Elite? I'm good, excited for AEW. This should be a good show, I think. Got some good matches. Some good storylines going on. Maven will be joining me. She is getting some food ready. So she will be here shortly. Home of the Jags. We're starting off with Moxley. Kicking off the show with Nagata Moxley, yes. Nagata traveled to the United States in 1997. YUJI Nagata! He trained many of the greats. It's Wild Thing! What the crap? Did Tony Khan buy this for him? Wow.
What?
Moxley's entrance music.
What?
It's Wild Thing.
Oh. Tony bought him the song?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
There's my headphones. That's cool.
Groovy.
Hi, folks. How's it going?
It could be.
Oh man. Okay. I can sit down. Hello.
James, how you doing? I think Tony Khan bought Wild Thing. Brought Wild Thing for Moxley.
They get a 20-second count out time.
Yeah.
Because it's the New Japan rules.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lewis, how you doing? Voltaire, it sounds like flutes at an elementary school band concert. I got the other guy. I don't remember his name or can't seem to say it. Let me just say I'm not going for John. Nagata, man. Nagata.
Pretty much everybody's like, what? They got Wild Thing for Moxley's entrance?
That was cool. It started like he came out of the door and the music started and he came out of the door. I was like, whoa. YUJI Nagata.
Where did I put my water? Did I take my water out to the kitchen? I think I took my water out to the kitchen. I'm gonna go grab that in just a second.
Actually, easy to say I'm going slow today. See, I can't spell right today. That's me every day, futuristic. By the way, Lewis, I don't know. I think I said hello. Not sure. How are you doing?
Hey Lewis, what's up? Howdy. Hope it's going well.
Lance Archer.
Yeah, let's see your new t-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah. We are live watching AEW Dynamite.
Nagata once more. How you doing, Jono? I have a question for you. Do you think with Sasha Banks doing the Mandalorian will bring in new eyes? We haven't watched wrestling before, but they watched them, and no, I don't think so.
No. I mean, it's not even like she has like that big of a like thing in it. You know, and like they didn't make like a big deal out of it. Like,
no, I don't think they'll bring new eyes in. Lewis, I'm good. How are you guys? We're doing great. Doing great. WWE Creative, how you doing? How about that Eva Marie, huh? Did someone screw up and show the wrong video the first time?
I'm pretty sure they did.
I decided to watch y'all show updates on women's match while I am watching Chicago Med. I only care about the women's match. And women's wrestling. Well, you're missing a good match right now. Because Yuji Nagata is older than dirt, and he's wrestling well. I thought Blood and Guts was last week. It was! Did it change my thumbnail again? I am so tired of YouTube.
I'll be back. I need my water.
Did someone mess up Moxley's theme or what? No, I think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know, Raw's 3 hours, and my attention lasts for about 30 minutes max. I'm really starting to hate YouTube. Is anyone else's sound really low? Let me try and see if I can fix that. Is that better?
Hello.
I'm checking to make sure my stuff is set up right here. Why is, like, it changed my title again? I absolutely hate... Okay.
I'll fix it.
I hate YouTube.
Sorry. High boot avoided by Moxley.
I saved it twice because the first time I messed up, and then the second time. See, it doesn't always save my thumbnail sometimes.
You know, Yuji Nagata kind of looks like an older Samoa Joe. Like, look at him. And really look at his face, because...
Wait till he rips the mask off and you find out it is Samoa Joe.
I think it might just be the face shape and, like, his nose that really, like, sort of...
Could Nagata have a good match against Ray? Yes, he could. I think he could.
That was nice. Kick out at 2.
Guys, let me know when the women's match is. We'll let you know, James.
This is really good with the sausage.
When you make up those wrestling stories, you have to make it into a top 10 video. Top 10 superstars are headed to AEW. That's what gets the views. Well, Volterra, I'm going to start working on that. Do you guys know how old Shamrock is? How old is he?
50...
57? Is that what he said?
I don't know.
Shamrock is older than dirt.
He's 53.
53?
He's 53. How old is Ken Shamrock? Ken Shamrock is 57. And was, like, still doing wrestling matches up till, like, 2 years ago.
So he's older than Oldberg. Yes.
This is a really fun match.
Moxley is bleeding across the face. Wild Thing. I thought it was cool. What'd you think of that entrance? Fun match. Bad theme for Moxley. I like the theme. I think that's a cool theme.
It's a song that everybody knows.
Yeah.
And, like, the fact that Tony Khan was able to buy the rights for it is kind of amazing. I love the use of, like, actual songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not that, like, the theme music isn't actual songs, but you know what I mean? Like, songs that you, like, hear on the radio or, you know, I like that. I like that a lot because it's a very, like, I don't want to say indie show type of feel, but, like, at indie shows,
Yeah.
they're able to use whatever music because it's not a televised thing, so they all just, like, pick a song or whatever and use it. And I think that's really cool that Tony Khan has gone out of his way to buy the rights to some of this music for his people.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
This is pretty cool. I thought that was a good way to start the show.
I agree.
And I love the Wild Thing entrance. Thunder Rosa in action tonight. The Young Bucks versus SCU. Orange Cassidy versus Pop. This is actually a good show. Jared, my entrance music is Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. Cool, cool. That's a cool entrance.
Cody Rhodes is going to make a big announcement regarding Double or Nothing.
He's going to announce they're going to have it.
I can't believe they're standing, bro. We have the inner circle here, minus Jericho and Santana. He got Santana. What?
That's funny.
He got my tag partner Santana arrested.
Sorry, AEW is no more than WCW 2.0.
For stabbing him with a fork?
No, James.
Oh,
well,
man.
You're right. They're WCW on steroids. Santana was arrested and detained. Apparently.
They want
I never
a
saw
rematch.
it, but apparently he was arrested and detained.
It's Cody. It's Cody. I wonder what he's going to say.
Is this theme still Kingdom?
Yes, but
Yes.
it's remixed with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. AEW is completely different than WCW, though. It is. I like the original version better than this.
I don't mind the Snoop Dogg version. I don't mind it. I know why they did it, but I don't mind it.
You got gas quarters
State
there.
Farm
Yeah,
is
I think it's hitting the South right now. I don't think that, like, here, I don't think it's too bad. But I haven't been out in the last day or two, so I don't know.
State Farm is the... What did they say it was?
You're in good hands with State Farm.
No.
Like a good neighbor.
We're at State Farm.
I
Something
know.
about AEW.
I don't know.
AEW, this is brought to you by State Farm,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
They're like working commercials. It's like SmackDown and Progressive.
Yeah.
They have that thing where they're like, the Progressive, whatever the garbage it is, moment of the week, or whatever.
Yeah.
And
It is.
AEW's got State Farm.
Yes.
Look
I'll
at
be right
them.
back. Don't, James.
I'll be here.
Don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. You think the gas orders are bad. Just wait.
This is delicious. I just went to TikTok and someone on my For You page was putting gas in a grocery store bag. I don't quite know how that would work, but okay. What is it? It was, well, there's only a little bit left now. But it was, I made rice and kielbasa and then broccoli, cauliflower, carrot vegetable mix. with a little bit of like soy sauce stuff on it. It's really good. Oh, check out my new t-shirt. It's wicked. Wicked cool. Britt Baker is the coolest. And I got a new shirt. We're already 20 minutes into the show? We're already 20 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cole says every time before SmackDown, tonight SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive. When every single week is sponsored by Progressive.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. Is now.
That's a dope shirt. I'm not sure if he's talking to you or me. Who puts gas in a grocery store bag? Who does that? Somebody put gas in a... Well, thanks.
That's what Voltaire said.
Yeah. So, somebody put gas... I went to TikTok. Someone on my For You page was putting gas in a... Are you kidding me? Like,
I
people
don't
are
even know how
dumb.
that works. I say...
That's probably not safe.
What? Kielbasa? What the crap is that? Kielbasa?
Yeah. Kabasi.
Okay, teach their own. What's Cody gonna say? Why does Cody look like he's about to start crying?
Because he's going to. He's announcing his retirement. Thank you. He's probably like jacked up. Finally, a crowd, like a big crowd's there. They didn't even double bag it. Yeah, how stupid is that?
What?
Not to do line of
Why are
double
we talking
bag.
about USA?
Double or nothing. It's going to be New Japan versus AEW.
Cody has never not been proud to be an American. Okay, where are we going with this?
That is why I'm moving to Japan.
Oh. Anthony Agogo. This is where we're going with this.
We lost a sub. I know. We're down to 349 or 240, whatever we are, 349, whatever it is. Someone didn't like. It's probably that YY guy that was here yesterday. I told him to go up a stream or his own stream, and he got angry. How you doing, Clark? There's something I need to get off my chest. Me too. The hair.
You didn't come here to live the England dream, Anthony Agogo.
I presume you'll have gas hoarders too. Yes, there's gas hoarders everywhere. I didn't watch the end. She did double bag it and put it in her trunk. Well, that was pretty smart of her to double bag it. Nothing like double bagging gas. Like it makes a difference. I'm gonna put gas in my bag. Wait, is it a go-go? Or is it oh-go-go? I think it's
don't know.
oh-go-go. This episode is great. Yes, this episode has been great. Hey, so about those nomads at AEW Dynamite. It's Florida, man. They've banned everything. They've dropped it all. You're going to start to see a lot of that, Scott. And then you're going to see our cases go. By the way, how you doing, Scott?
I don't know how I feel about this.
And congratulations on your stuff at work. I am not talking about AEW,
He's
Mister
talking
G.
about Chicago Med. It probably is a good episode. I'll be watching it later. By later, I mean tomorrow, because that's when it will be on the Peacock app. So.
Famines can be worse than pandemics. They can be, yes. The second vaccine shot does it hurt? Thank you, Mr. G Money. I do not know, Scott. I have not had it yet. We get ours next week. Both of your t-shirts are dope, guys. Thanks, man. Thanks. I got the Lance Archer. I get my second shot on May 21st. I believe that's when we're getting ours. This Cody promo is dragging. Yeah, I don't know why they did this.
I'm not.
Apparently Scarlett had a match against Nia 4 or 5 years ago on Raw. Interesting.
Double or nothing, it'll be Anthony Ogogo versus the American Dream, Cody Rhodes.
Who is Anthony Ogogo?
Anthony Ogogo is, he's the dude that's been punching Cody in the ribs every week.
He was he a silver medalist in the Olympics?
I don't know.
That
That promo was
bronze medalist, that's it.
That promo was kind of dragging on. I didn't love it. I don't like the... I don't like that they're trying to book it as like, I'm this American dude and I stand for America versus the British guy that's beating him up.
He was a bronze medalist in the Olympics.
Don't know how I feel about that.
She was a jobber back then, Mr. G. How much do you know about the Holodomor? That was a famine in Ukraine in the 30s. I know nothing about it.
But
if more people this day and age knew about it, about the event, then they would come to their senses that COVID isn't such a terrible event to live through. Well, the problem is go ask India how terrible COVID is. Maven's doctor that we go to when she does her infusions, her doctor is from India. And when we went up there last week, we were talking to her, and she said it's just sad. She's said streets that she would be that she grew up and walked down, people are just dying in the streets. And she said it's just terrible what's happening, and there's nothing that can be done for them because there's so many people that have gotten sick, and there's so many people that are sick that there's not enough room in the hospitals for them, and when they get to the hospitals, they're running out of oxygen. And so, I think it depends on where you're at. Didn't they do the same thing when they had various wrestlers defend America against Rusev?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of booking, doing the whole I'm an American thing against, the other guy who isn't from America, which, okay, fine, whatever. I'm not the biggest fan of it. However, I guess it does make sense in the fact that if they were going to go, do the American Dream thing, then I suppose from that angle, the whole Cody thing, it makes sense, I suppose. But still,
During the Holdemar, there were couples that killed their children and cannibalized them because it was either do that or starve to death. Yeah. Stanley, how you doing? You guys look like BTEC Fiend and Alexa Bliss. We are. I kind of like this whole. The
Young Bucks are literally the coolest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what anybody says. I say this every week. I love them. They're like the coolest.
Is that the Good Brothers with them?
Yeah. They are the coolest, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
They got their Goon Squad with them too. So I see the Young Bucks are full-blown heels for the past couple of weeks. Yes, they are. Who's your favorite AEW wrestlers?
Ooh. I mean, I love the Young Bucks. Orange Cassidy. Darby's pretty cool. Britt Baker.
I like Darby. I like, obviously Lance Archer. I don't know, they got a lot of good wrestlers in AEW. A guy with glasses on looks like a shaved Shawn Spears. Yeah.
He gets that a lot.
I get that when I'm going down the street a lot. Usos are greater than Young Bucks. Nah, I wouldn't say that.
You can't do that, Scott. You can't do that to me because I like the Usos and I like the Young Bucks. However, I think that
Clark, during COVID, there'll be no cannibalism because grocery stores, convenience stores, and fast food joints remain open. They will, Clark, but there will be dying in the streets because people can't breathe.
I think that comparing the Usos and the Young Bucks, I don't think it's something.
Moxley's a good one too.
Being like the Usos are greater than the Young Bucks. I don't know about that because I feel like the Young Bucks have done so much for tag team wrestling that, and not that the Usos haven't, but I feel like the Young Bucks were on a whole nother level. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they had the whole Japan scene that they were working with, and, like, they made it really big over there. And so I feel like...
Well, here's what I will say.
I love both teams.
I will say this. It's one of those things that the Young Bucks know how to be heels.
I think the Usos could have been bigger if they weren't with WWE. Just because of the way WWE handles tag teams. Does that make sense? I think the Usos are great, and I think they are one of the best tag teams that WWE has, but I just don't think they're used to their fullest potential sometimes.
I love the heel Bucks. Yeah, the heel Bucks are good.
They're but like, the thing about it is like, they're heel, and they're very arrogant, but they're also very like, let's make fun of stuff in wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, and let's, like, turn that into sort of, like, heelish character. By, like, just making fun of things.
Yeah.
And I think it's hilarious. I love what they do. And some of the over-the-top stuff that they've done in the last couple weeks, like, during the match, just over-exaggerating some things. And, like I said, making fun of stuff. I think it's really cool. And I think they're doing such a great job with what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I've seen pictures of India. It's an ugly country. Well, one of the problems with India is they were basically a third world country, and they've just recently, you know, within the last probably 40, 50 years, have started to somewhat become relevant.
Oh, man.
China had lots of famines centuries ago, from 1959 to 1961. They had one that killed 15 million to 55 million. Yeah. Again, but that's with your population. When you have a population that's that big, that's what happens. With Pat and Bunny having wrestled at TakeOver and Mania 37, respectively, can we compare their performances? I think Pat's was probably better.
Yeah. That was neat. I love them. I love them. I love them.
I have a feeling that the Good Brothers are going to interfere.
Are they?
Simply
Or
because then this
aren't they?
that gives them a reason for SCU to stay together.
Nah, I don't. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, SCU is,
You want to get some more water?
sure, if they lose this match, they're done. But I don't think they're winning.
Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so.
But the thing
We'd
about it
appreciate
is, though, if they beat up...
This commercial, yes, a Magic Realist Marvel. Series of the Year. The Underground Railroad. New limited series. Coming soon.
Only on Prime Video. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Maybe you're talking about the Corsair, Lewis. Maybe that's the one you're talking about. I need one of those. I need one of those blades. You're just a hair ahead of us. A hair ahead of us, get that? Allegra. Take it or don't. It is not your average chocolate bar. Creamy hazelnut filling. Bueno. Is bueno? It's bueno. Kinder bueno.
Shazam.
Or is it just bueno bueno? Bullseye, thanks.
No problem. No problem. SCU!
They must win to stay together. Maybe that's why, maybe that's why Scorpio Sky kind of went off in his own.
For what?
Because they knew they were going to be splitting up.
I don't know. Oh! My guy just flipped over the top rope.
Kazarian's cut on the head. What's going on? This is like this. Isn't he like bleeding from the head? I could be wrong. Could have just been the camera angle. How is AEW? It's doing. It's good. Zendel, how you doing? Should Hit Row be charged with copyright infringement? Because they did the same hand gesture Death Triangle does. No. I'm the best. Who's better? Your brother. What is with Brandon Cutler wearing the face mask thing?
Whoa!
You see that camera guy?
He's like bleeding a lot.
He's got a nice cut there.
Oh, my gravies.
Unnecessary blood, unnecessary. I don't think it was planned.
Did he...
Popping, say I have a killer show. This shot is killing me. So gonna listen and rest.
I don't think that was...
That wasn't planned.
No, that seems like a lot of blood. And, like, he got hit on, like, the corner of the eye or something.
Yeah.
And it's, like, just gushing blood because...
I think he cut his head. Yeah, he definitely cut his head. Yeah, he smacked his head off the post. By the way, how you doing, Throwback?
Well, if he smacked his head off the post, if he hit it just right, it doesn't take much to break the skin, especially by your eye.
Yeah.
So if he, like, I don't know, man.
Meanwhile, my state is going through a chicken shortage.
We've had
I saw a
chicken
story
shortage
about that
forever.
today, that it's happening because the Roosters aren't performing like they thought they'd perform. Oh, that would have been cool having him end it that way.
I hope somebody checks on Daniels, because he was, like, bleeding a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a lot.
Oh!
Well, they're losing.
Yep. Styles Clash, are they allowed to do that? They kind of do what they want to do. I think he bladed himself, but he accidentally went too deep. I don't think he bladed himself because of where the cut is. If you look where the cut is, it's like right on, like above the eye.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that I don't know how you, like I said, it does not take much to bust open around your eyeball.
Yeah.
It doesn't, because the skin is thin and it doesn't, it's not hard to do. If you hit it just right, it's not gonna end well.
I just realized I had chicken today. I'm part of the problem. You are, Volterra. Did you buy chicken and put them in, like, bags, like lots of chicken?
Especially, also, I don't think it was planned because of the fact that Daniels is not back in the ring, and I've spoken too soon because here he is. But he was out for a long time, and he's been cleaned up.
Nah, he's still bleeding pretty good. He probably got cleaned up, but he's bleeding.
Again. Dude.
Yeah, it's
It's his eye!
it's like above his eye.
My God. Matt Jackson is now, like, covered in blood.
Nah, this was
based from, like...
This wasn't planned. I'm pretty sure that this was a hit the turnbuckle or hit the corner post on accident. He's bleeding bad, yeah. It does look bad.
Those white shoelaces ain't gonna be white for long.
I like how they're playing this out, though. You got my shoes bloody. Why do you... Did he just say
I'm sorry, I love you.
He did.
This is what I'm saying, though. They've been poking fun at, like, iconic moments in wrestling.
They
They've
do it
been
every
poking
week.
fun at them every week for the last, like, month. It's so funny.
Why do you think J.J. Dillon managed the Four Horsemen? Because he was good at it.
At least I can blame it on something. Oh, you took out the ref, my guy. Oh, sorry about that. You okay? Sorry about that.
You guys want to get in this match? I'll bloody up all of you.
cold spray in the
He's trying to
eyes of
stop the
Daniels.
bleeding.
Oh, he kicked out. Legit, everybody is like so bloody. Look at Matt.
you can say-
Matt is freaking red.
You can say the same thing about Ellering managed the Road Warriors. He was awesome with that. Oh man, no more SCU.
No! Oh, I hope Kazarian's okay, because man, he's bleeding bad.
SCU no more. I think this gives them a reason to be good and not split up. Oops. No problem, Lewis. Most big guys back then had a manager. Yeah, they did. What's happening in the locker room? You better find out what's going to happen here.
Kaz is like,
Well, let's wait.
what just happened? We're not a team anymore. What did I do?
Yeah, something's going to happen here. Is he going to attack? Oh, man.
Oh no, it's Mox and Kingston. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did that chair ever do to you? What? Not the football helmet. They don't even play football. I don't like to see personal property destroyed, but this time I'll give it a pass, says Tony Schiavone. Tearing apart the Elite's locker room.
Blow it up. Is he going in there to poop? Be right back, guys. We'll be here, John Elite.
No, dude.
Yeah, he smacked his head off the bar.
And that's the side he was bleeding on.
Yep. It was when he hit his head off the...
I think he hit the corner of his eye. I swear to God.
We're going to find out that Moxley took a crap.
Because the blood started rushing from that side of
Yeah.
his head that was pushed
He-
into the post.
I don't think that was planned. I think that was an accident. I'm getting a lot better today, in a better place, enjoying the stream, guys. Plus, no... I'm assuming no work tonight, Lewis. And we're glad that you are in a better place, and you're doing better today.
Wow.
90% of the Americans eat meat. Except for chicken, because Volterra bought all the chicken and ate it. Wendy's went all in on flavor. Oh, this is why I missed this. I didn't see the beginning of the Wendy's commercial. That's why I was confused when they showed McBoardroom and then they showed the Wendy's stuff, you know, the other day when we saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was confused by that. That's why. No work. Cool, cool. Thanks. You bet. Try Pursue Oxy Discs, where you too can have clean clothes.
So SCU is no more.
No.
They are no longer a team.
Farmers who... I love farmers who raise the animals with care, and then they kill them and send them to the stores. We love you.
Maybe they cut away so quick
We
from...
love you.
Maybe
This
they...
is like fun. They treat their animals with care. We love you. Oh, Mr. Cow.
Maybe they cut away so quick from Kazarian and Daniels and didn't really give them a moment, like, on television to be all like, it's done. Because Kazarian was cut open. Or not Kazarian.
Yeah, could be,
Daniels
could
was
be.
cut open so bad.
My favorite burger joint these days is Burger King. That's where we go just because they've got a vegan burger.
It's all I can eat.
Yeah.
I don't eat beef. Can't.
I'm going to
More
the-
so I don't... It's not like I don't you know, I can't. I can't because I can't.
Beef.
Can't digest it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to the beach in 2 weeks. Cool, cool. What beach you going to, Lewis? I'm sorry, man. Thanks. Because you're going to have my funeral.
Dude, look at his eyeball! Man, that's wicked! It's Christian Cage.
That's funny. Wildwood, New Jersey. Cool, cool.
Christian Cage wants to talk about Double or Nothing, the Casino Battle Royal. Christian Cage is in the Casino Battle Royal at Double or Nothing, and here is Matt Sydal. Don't get too ahead of yourself, because last year at Double or Nothing, when I entered the Casino Battle Royal, I slipped and fell on my head. So don't get ahead of yourself there, Christian Cage. Don't get ahead of it.
You ruined my whole thing.
Sorry.
Okay? Just like.
Matt Sydal signed the open contract.
My brother has a thyroid condition and insurance. The needs are $600 a month. No insurance. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what our hospital and medical costs. Someone my wife knows, the med, sorry, typing too fast. No problem, Lewis. The medicine my wife, or the stuff that Maven goes through, my wife has a friend that has a kid that goes through the same thing. It cost them $26,000 after insurance covered their part to get one infusion.
It's stupid.
Imagine doing that 6 times a year.
It's stupid.
How can anybody afford that?
They can't.
You're looking at $150,000 a year to keep your kid alive.
I'll be back. I'm gonna take this bowl out here and refill my water before this match gets started. So I'll be back.
It is crazy. I'm back, guys. Did I miss anything? Nothing other than SCU losing and lots of blood. You missed lots of blood. Christopher Daniels got cut open above the eye. I don't know how. Did you see that part, John Elite? Got cut open right above the eye, and it was a mess. Yes, I saw all that, Mr. G. Well, then you didn't miss anything. Other than, I think Moxley's taking a crap in the Elite's dressing room because he was going to blow it up, and he went in the bathroom. So, I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. He might not be taking a crap, but I just got the hint that that's what he was going to do since Eddie Kingston told him to blow it up, and he walked in the bathroom right after he said that. Well, Johnny Elite, then what do you, like, you saw it all? Jeez.
I think I pulled a muscle in my arm. Not the sunglasses, pack.
I can't believe he just did that to his sunglasses.
I was gonna say if that was it, I would have laughed. Anyways, I think I pulled a muscle in my arm when we were moving furniture around earlier.
You what?
I think I pulled a muscle in my arm when we were pulling furniture around earlier.
You probably did.
Like, right here.
Yeah.
It's like, ow. Not like, ow, but It's like when.
Ow.
It sort of feels like when I got the shot, right? It's like the muscle. It hurts.
He pulled out another pair of sunglasses. That's funny. Oh. Everyone hit that thumbs up. Yes, hit the like button. We'd appreciate that. The thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We're down one. We're down to 349. What is this Impossible Meat stuff? It is good. It's actually pretty good. Yes.
Do we really care what those nerds have to say?
Impossible Meat is good. Oh, we got the Corsair PB Carrion Skin Razor again. For blades that barely touch skin. BFI. What went wrong, Ronda Rousey in the WWE? She decided to leave. That's what went wrong. It's meat imitation, soy and vegetables. Very tasty. It is good. It is very good. By the way, how you doing, Cody? I like the Impossible Whopper. Well, Volterra, you're eating all the chicken now, which is why we have a shortage. So, you know, I hope you're eating the Impossible Whopper. Yes, but you never know what kind of garbage is in those prescription pills. Yeah, that is true. True. I think we've actually got some Impossible burgers in our freezer right now.
Yeah, Beyond Meat. I think.
Beyond Meat. Sorry. Not Impossible. We have the Beyond Meat.
I think they're Beyond Meat. I could be wrong. They're the green.
Welcome to your wildest cravings come true.
They're the ones in the green.
Where you have
package or whatever.
Taco Bell stuff floating around on lily pads. What's up, Mr. G and Maven? I'm whooped. These construction 6-day, 12-hour days are a killer. I can imagine. I can imagine that. At least you have a job and you're staying busy. The one injury angle Ronda did was stupid. Well, I think the problem is one of the issues you have is they didn't, like, they brought her in too quick, I think. Cody, they're just generic from Mexico Pharmacy. Twisted Texan cheeseburger or a footlong coney? Footlong coney, not a footlog. Oh, this commercial! This reminds me. Did anybody watch Saturday Night Live?
When?
This week.
No.
With Elon Musk on it.
I saw clips. However, I did not.
I don't watch Saturday Night Live ever, but I did watch it this week. And they had this Mars sequence. And this guy is like, he goes outside of the building that all the people were in because the oxygen levels were going low, and they had to send someone outside to switch the lever to get more oxygen levels, right? So he goes out and he makes the switch, and the people on Earth are going, gonna go show live to Gabe. Be right back. We'll be here. We'll be here. SNL with who, Mr. G? Elon Musk. So they show this guy, he just flips the switch and he turns back around and the people on Earth are going, why don't you show everybody that beautiful face and get close to the camera and let everybody see, you know, who just saved these people on Mars. The Tesla dude, yes. And so, well, I'll just have to do this. So the guy walks over to the camera, and you see him grab his helmet. And he goes to, and the people are going, no, don't take that off. And the guy lifts his helmet off, starts to lift his helmet off, and his head just explodes, and like just red stuff shoots onto the mask that was on. It was funny.
I'd have to watch it.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Look at Orange Cassidy's face is turning orange.
It's red, bro.
It may be.
Bro, you literally was turning my purple.
We got a guy that almost died because he bled to death, and then we got a guy that almost choked to death. You seen this Creed movie with Stallone, Mr. G? Because I haven't. I have not seen the second one. I watched the first one.
I've seen parts of it because you had it on in the kitchen one time. So I've seen parts of it. Parts of it.
Was it the second one they were showing there?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I didn't pay any attention.
I know
If it was Creed 1, yes, I've seen the first one.
And Creed had a kid that I don't even know. And it was a great time.
Look at his face.
I know! He's red, like
dead.
red! He's dying!
Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I can't breathe. Can't you tell? I think it's the second one they're going to show. Yeah, I haven't seen the second one.
Freshly squeezed. Freshly squeezed. Omnion. He didn't see it coming, but he stood there.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't have turned around to look and see what was coming either. No, he doesn't. It was a week ago.
I've never seen somebody get so red during a match.
Yeah,
Actually, yes, I have.
she just asked him if he was all right.
Like, I don't know what's up, dude. Nothing like your ribs getting stomped on and the wind being knocked out of you again. Way to kick a
Thank
dude
you
with
for
his
doing
down.
My face was already red, but now it's probably a lot redder.
Look at his back. His back is really red too.
I love that.
Oh, he's gonna be stomped on.
And he gave him a thumbs up. Is Cassidy wearing jeans or jogging pants with jeans designs?
I don't know. They have a drawstring.
I would say it's probably jogging pants.
Oh, so close, yet so far. Oh! Those kicks that pack. Ah!
He just got killed, I think.
His kicks are wicked, man. Wicked! They look so good because he does it so fast. Especially when he does the ones where he, like, spins. Like, it's so fast. But it looks so, like, so smooth. It's good. It's good.
Neville's face really hit the middle turnbuckle. Who's Neville? Worst things you have seen fans do at a wrestling show. Poop on the seats.
Okay. I don't know.
I've never seen that. I just heard
I've
stories.
never been to a wrestling show. And they don't really show the crowd during...
Throwing crap in the ring. I did see that.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times on WCW. You know, just...
I saw it live.
I haven't been to a show.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
We'll have to get you to one.
In theaters and on HBO Max.
In theaters now.
Those Who Wish Me Dead, Mortal Kombat. Whatever that just said. The Suicide Squad. The Space Jam. The Space Jam. Space Jam. Stuff. Stuff. More stuff.
Is Neville dead? Who's Neville?
I don't know. Kenny by God Omega is next. And he's going to address his challenger.
Paul Bearer one time got attacked by a fan when he was coming down to the ring. They used, well, I tell you what. They used, like, fans used to, like, be too close. I've been to, like, 2 or 3 shows in my early teens. Lewis says, I think I hurt. Well, why do you hurt, Lewis? The new Mortal Kombat movie is good. You mean Pac? Oos. Yeah, he's talking about Pac. I'm giving him crap about Neville being dead and everything else. Sounds like a hit to me. Sounds like a hit to me. I think he's hurt. Orange. Oh, I think he's hurt. Yes. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, his face was like bright red. Unless he's trying to really become the Orange Cassidy and turn into an orange. During the RVD Eddie ladder match, a fan ran into the ring and Eddie beat that fan up before he got thrown out of the arena. Yeah. Bret Hart got attacked at the Hall of Fame. So I guess that wasn't a match. But it's wrestling related. I remember Clark. That's two different people, Oos. Neville was with WWE, Pac is with AEW.
But
yeah, Neville's dead. He got buried. They had a funeral for him.
This Saturday on TNT.
And then this is what came out of the grave.
Superman.
Stone Cold got attacked by a fan too, and Triple H and the ref beat him up. Yeah, it's always funny when that happens. Superman and Lois.
It's Pac. Pac is back.
World Championship Eliminator match.
Dude,
the winner.
Orange Cassidy is absolutely winning this. Absolutely.
The winner gets a shot.
Oh, it's Don Callis. Did they do this so Cassidy can get checked out?
Might have.
Oh. Okay, so Kenny Omega just hit Pac with
This is actually good, I think.
Pac
the dead man. Yes. They buried Neville and Pac came up from the grave. Bret being attacked at the Hall of Fame was a recent fan attacking a wrestler. Yes. You know who's winning now.
Orange Cassidy.
Oh, what if they both counted out and then someone comes out and goes, since we had no winner, we're going to have a triple threat match.
They're counted out? So where are we going?
That's what's going to happen. We're going to have Pac and Orange Cassidy against...
It's going to be Eddie Kingston. No, it's going to be Eddie.
I don't think they will ever put a face in the same position as Kenny Omega. Yeah, Orange may be injured, triple threat, or at Double or Nothing. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, here comes Shivani. Yep. All right, take your time.
It's going to be both Pac and Cassidy.
I called it!
Okay.
You don't know me!
So it's going to be... Are they going to have Omega... Okay, but wait. Would they have Omega lose the title so he doesn't have to get pinned?
High five, John Lee.
Is that why they're doing a triple threat?
Double or nothing.
Is that why they're doing a triple threat? So Kenny doesn't have to get pinned to lose the title.
No.
Because why else do a triple threat if...
That could be interesting. I think that's a good twist.
It was not in a neat pile like that when we last saw this. This is where we sit around in a circle and praise the Lord.
What if Kenny does the Roman pin at Double or Nothing? That would be interesting. Makes sense what they're doing in Triple Threat, so Kenny Omega does not have to take the pin. It does. It does.
Sorry, did I miss the first sound?
No.
Yeah. See you later. Next week they're gonna face the number one. Young Bucks are gonna be the. Oh, cool! Young Bucks are gonna fight the number one contenders, and the number one contenders are the Varsity Blondes. Does yours sound like weird?
No. It's probably those headphones.
Like it's being like
because those headphones aren't good.
Blown out, like
No.
the mic is like they're like yelling into the microphone.
No. It's probably those headphones.
Because it didn't sound like that until we went back to this promo.
How's that?
That just made it quieter. It didn't fix the...
It's those headphones. What kind of analyst's job is this? I would have disorganized our cooler.
Ooh.
I don't get it.
See, now it doesn't sound like that. I think it was just that promo. That was weird.
We need cash. I'd be a crazy heel. Yeah, you'd be the devil. In sheepskin clothing. Business is booming. The Animal Kingdom. New season. With my Turtle Beaches, I have to adjust the volume wheel sometimes. Yeah, we got to get some new ones. We got to get some new headphones. Tell him you're the Hulk. Oh, yeah. That's what everybody needs.
All right.
If you're tired and you know it, skip the gym. If you're anxious and you know it, take a break.
Okay, then. Like, push the volume thing left or right to push it. Yeah, Turtle Beaches don't last
What?
long.
I didn't get that commercial.
Is this the one?
Huh? Music. Like, push the volume thing left and right, or push it. Push it. Wasn't there a song called Push It?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It's Salt and Pepper.
Yeah. Push it. I don't know how it goes. I just know I've heard it.
Yeah.
Bush's baked beans. Bueno. It's crispy. It's delicious. It's yummy. For all of you and me. Creamy hazelnut filling. Because we don't want the non-creamy hazelnut filling.
Oh, Moxley and Kingston versus the Young Bucks. That's what he said. So that's going to be set for Double or Nothing.
Cool. Cool.
Not where I thought they were going to go with that, but cool. Moxley
They get the Varsity Blondes next week, and then Moxley and
Kingston
Kingston at Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing, yeah.
I'll be right back. Cool.
Wingstop.
Who is this commercial, like, directed at?
I don't know.
I'm, like, confused by it. If the show is, like, directed towards men, why are we doing so much of the Corsair commercial? My YouTube friends hate Finn Balor.
Well, because...
Why do they hate Finn Balor?
It's Hangman Adam Page on Dark Order. I love them. Want to get your thoughts on your recent loss to Brian Cage?
He beat me.
Ignore what 5 is saying, Adam.
Wait, whoa. I've never heard anyone talk. The show is flying by. Yeah. Usually when the shows are good, they like fly by.
Page was the #1 ranked guy, and it was, you know...
Who's the Mexican wrestler they brought in?
It's 10.
Oh.
It's just a different mask.
Because they think he looks more like an underwear model. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that, Clark. He's got a job after wrestling.
What? Underwear model? How
Yeah.
did we go from Finn Balor, like, what?
His shirt. Lewis, are you making fun of it? I got one just like it.
Why don't you, Brian Cage, just meet me one-on-one in the ring? Earn your spot. If I lose, that's fine. I can accept it. And for you, it's double or nothing. I love them. Whoa, 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 Adam. That's the name of the paper. Double or nothing? That's
That
the
is
name
funny.
of the pay-per-view. You're so smart. Did you, like, come up with that? Like, what? Man, sorry, we're gonna get Adam Page versus Brian Cage at Double or Nothing?
Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm just kidding, Lewis. I really don't have a shirt that looks like that. I'm thinking about getting one, though.
Sammy took a freaking beating last week, dude. A beating.
Not as much of a beating as Jericho took. He fell off the cage.
Like, my God. Yeah, Jericho's right. He did almost overshoot that.
Yeah.
AEW Dynamite, the #1 show on cable. What?
I'm the king.
I love the suit. The baby pink suit is very fashionable. So Burberry clashes with his face. That's funny.
Today at my second-hand store, I bought the whole series of Daria. Cool, cool. People also think Finn is an indie darling. Finn is just Finn. I don't see the point of the 3 women a little demeaning. I'm thinking, Lewis, I'm thinking that... And there's 5 there.
Not 3.
I'm thinking that... I'm thinking that it's probably ties into... Like the 4 Horsemen type thing. Who hates the Prince Balor? I don't. I like Finn.
I love all the Band-Aids on everybody. Dax has a Band-Aid right across the front of his face and then around the side of his head. Cash has one literally right, like, straight up, center of his forehead. Sean Spears, baby. Canadian God. What are they doing with the flowers? They're like, we don't know what to do, so let's just play with the flowers. Max is perplexed. Max is perplexed. He doesn't know why they want a rematch. Would you people like to see a rematch? Woohoo!
He's gonna say, no chance! I can't count.
Are you sure?
Lewis, that's the drugs that are screwing you up, man.
is no.
I knew it.
My answer is no. It's Tully now. You know what it's like to be at the top looking down at all the other talent. Tully has been there many times in the past. MJF with his crown on.
I've been for 9 years, homie G.
Blood and guts. You watch this.
Clean. Clean.
Don't throw Chris. Don't throw Chris. You threw Chris anyways. The end of the story is we quit. When you quit, you stinkin' quit. Words to live by from Tully Blanchard there. When you quit, you stinkin' quit. Dax, I'm married, dude. I'm married. That's funny. Oh, presents that they spent thousands of dollars on. It's a very expensive watch.
Pre-pandemic, wasn't it supposed to be Elite versus the Inner Circle and Blood and Guts? Yes, it was.
They all have watches. You can't question the time. Is this a harmonica or a car horn? Oh. It's the Inner Circle. What are they doing?
Are they having a parade?
What is he gonna shoot? A little bit of the bubbly. Shut up. They're going to spray everybody with a little bit of the bubbly.
They're going to shoot. They are. Is that Jericho in the back?
I don't know. It might just be the three of them.
See? Where's he at? Where'd he go?
It's Jericho.
Yeah, it's Jericho. Problem is, they didn't get his song.
My man has his arm all... Will you give us a rematch, yes or no?
Is that an arm brace on Jericho? Yes.
I don't know if that's like legit or if...
He said earlier, and I don't know if this is all part of the gig or not, but he said his elbow is dislocated.
Oh. He said the answer is no.
Another shot at WWE. Yes. Stone Cold Dead against McMahon. Yes.
I love all of them flopping around.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny.
This is pretty good.
That's funny. Oh yeah! Stadium Stampede! I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I don't even care that we did the blood and guts stuff. Stadium Stampede. If the Inner Circle loses the match at Double or Nothing, loses the Stadium Stampede match, they have to break up forever. And Max said, take it or leave it. Don't be all there contemplating your life. You guys wanted this match. Be all like, okay, we're going to do it.
Well,
we're going to win.
I wonder, are they going to answer him right away?
I don't know. Woohoo!
Stadium Stampede Part 2. Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
I'm so, like, it's...
What's the catch, though?
Double
the catch
or nothing?
is... The Inner Circle has to break up if they lose. Can't they get their own stuff? I think, James, realistically, I think it'd be hard to get your own stuff.
Double or Nothing is going to be such a stacked pay-per-view.
Yes. I want Britt Baker to be AEW Women's Champ. I think we're headed that way, Chris. I think we're headed that way.
Wow. I love AEW.
So to answer your question, James, I think it would be hard to get their own stuff.
I think they want Double or Nothing to be the biggest card they could possibly do ever because it's going to be the first time they have a full crowd.
Yeah.
And there's a good, all things considered, there's going to be a lot of people there.
I agree.
And so I think they want to put on the best show they possibly can.
I agree.
And the biggest show they possibly can to draw in the most people they possibly can.
Yes. Is MIRO going to win tonight? No. But I don't think he's going to... I think it's going to be I don't think he's going to win or lose clean. I think there's going to be interference. They're copying what Austin did to the McMahon with the beer truck. They are. They are.
Didn't Kurt Angle spray people with milk?
Yeah, he did.
Nothing's ever original.
No.
It all, it's cool. It's cool.
So it's a full house at Double or Nothing. I believe it is.
Yeah,
I believe it's a full house.
From what I know, it's full crowd, full capacity, and it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting.
Okada has to show up at Double or Nothing. That would be interesting if Okada showed up at Double or Nothing. Maven drinking the smart juice.
I am.
It's actually smart water.
The smart juice,
yeah.
Smart water.
Rehashing moments for the Monday Night Wars.
Okay, but the thing about it is, though, anybody who says, "Oh, it's not original," they're just copying WWE. But nothing is original, though.
No,
very few things are actually original because the business has been around for 47 years. Not literally 47 years. It's been around longer than that. But you get what I'm saying. And so everything has been done at least once, and it is what it is. Things are gonna get copied. Things are gonna get redone. It is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Can you say copyright lawsuit? I don't think they can do anything about it.
No, you can't. You can't.
I don't think you can copyright having a beer truck come out and spraying somebody.
It wasn't a beer truck. It was a little bit of the bubbly truck.
And if they do, it was a little bit of the bubbly truck, and it wasn't even a truck. It was like a SUV thing. Does that water make you smart, Maven? Yes. Yes. Kurt sprayed someone with milk. He
What
did.
is the AEW Dynamite schedule for the next couple weeks? Because I'm seeing that it's going to be different because of sports. That
Well, they're supposed to be on a Friday, I think, one night.
I don't. If it's on a Friday, I'm telling you, I'm not watching SmackDown. I'm watching Dynamite.
I think they said, what night would you like to be on? And Khan said, I want to go head-to-head with SmackDown. Let's do it Friday night.
Like, if...
It was a dune buggy. There you are.
It's Britt Baker! Ooh,
Why didn't they have Shivani doing this interview?
I don't know. Because they're friends.
Look.
I know! Bloody Britt. Bloody Britt.
Adam Cole, Bebe's girlfriend.
So Britt. The pay-per-view is in 3 weeks. There's gonna be a new champ. When was that photo shoot? I don't know. She'd has been champion for a year. The division has been on life support. But Britt is the face of the division. Britt said she's the pulse of the division, and when you have a pulse, you don't need a machine keeping it alive. That's cool. I like that. Britt has to walk out with the title. If Britt doesn't walk out with the title, I'm gonna be upset. 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 Thunder Rosa. The Wednesday, May 26th show will move to Friday, May 28th.
Do you think there were fans that couldn't take Taker seriously as a heel anymore, even in 1999? No. I mean, you're always going to have people that don't take things seriously. Britt Bailey is the role model. Get your own gimmick. Jazz. Mighty. James really mad at AEW? He is. He is. James is mad at AEW.
Britt Baker. I love Bailey, but I love Britt too, man. And if I have to pick between the two, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick Britt. She's just had a whirlwind of a year. Like for reals though. Like she went from being like one of the worst they had on the roster not even just in ring wise, but like promo work, absolute garbage too. They turned her heel, and it was like this switch went off, and it just worked, and everything about her worked, and her wrestling got better, and like it all just fell into place. And then she broke her nose and was out for that, but they kept her on television, and that's where she was getting to do some of the best promo work I've seen in a while. And I think that she has been one of the most improved wrestlers just overall in like the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, seriously. Like, Britt Baker, like I said, went from being nothing to being one of the biggest stars in AEW.
Yeah.
And I think for only being like a year and a half into this, I think that's so telling for like how good she is.
Yeah. I would agree.
And like the fact that she's willing to work and put in the effort to become the best in the business.
Yeah.
In such a short amount of time.
Well, maybe I'm sorry for you. Maybe what did you get sick of John Cena?
I was never really a John Cena fan to begin with. Like, it's not anything against him, and I know he's just... Oh, Serena Deeb is back next week. Cool.
That's her first time back since the
NWA Women's World Championship match. It's going to be Red Velvet versus Serena Deeb. We're also getting a tag team championship match, Young Bucks versus the Varsity Blondes next week. That should be good. Christian Cage versus Matt Sydal. And Anthony Ogogo versus Austin Gunn next week. Double or Nothing, Hangman Page versus Brian Cage. Cool. Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo at Double or Nothing. Women's World Championship match at Double or Nothing. Sheeta versus Britt Baker for the Women's World title. Pac versus Kenny versus Orange Cassidy for the AEW World Championship. And up next, we are getting Darby Allin versus MIRO. Anyways, when did I get sick of John Cena? I've never really been like a big John Cena fan. I feel like it's always just been like, I don't know. I think he's good and he's fine, but I think he's, you know, I've never really been my cup of tea, I suppose. It's Jade Cargill. Mark Sterling made an offer to Jade. He represented MJF. Made sure MJF is the highest paid athlete in AEW. And he thinks he can make do the same thing for Jade. Hey, but let me tell you there. Mark Sterling was MJF's lawyer or whatever.
Yeah.
And they lost.
My youngest brother only cared about John Cena when he went to SmackDown House show because of the memes.
Okay. We're gonna, hold on just a second. Jade. I would love to see Jade go somewhere and actually do something with her, because right now I feel like we're in this very, like, one spot where she's not necessarily progressing, but she's not really doing anything bad. We're just doing the same thing week after week with, like, oh, she's getting so many offers, and I'm that bitch, and all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. If we're going to try and build her up as to be a big star on AEW, I feel like we need to do more with her than what we're doing right now. Because I don't think this is enough. And I think that, like I said, we're just very much so stalling. We're just in one place, and they're not going anywhere with it. And I don't love that, because like I said, we've been doing it for a couple weeks now, and everything surrounding Jade has relatively been exactly the same week to week, and I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. The show's been pretty good.
It has been.
I've really enjoyed it. I think they've had some really exciting matches. And we only have 20 minutes left, and I can't believe that we only have 20 minutes left, because I feel like we haven't even been sitting here for very long. Oh, like, the thing about Dynamite is, like, all of the stuff just flows one right into the next, I feel. And I feel like it all just, like, it works, and we don't have this, like, I don't know, weird stop and stall type of thing.
Yeah.
Like we do on like, Raw and SmackDown, because I feel like on, like, Raw specifically, I feel like Raw, they have, like, a lot of recaps and stuff, and a lot of, like, video packages that don't really mean anything. And so it's very much so, like, what are we doing, you know? And AEW doesn't have that. And I think that's why I find it so enjoyable to watch. Not only that, but also the storytelling is good, and I love their wrestling, and I just, everything about it is really cool. So, yeah. Why doesn't Darby fight someone his own size? LOL.
He doesn't like people his own size.
Thanos.
I am inevitable.
Thanos snap! Do 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 do. The explosive power of AEW is in your hands. AEWDynamiteArena.com. Darby, what's your condition after being thrown down the stairs last week? I don't have any time to think about that. I don't have time to think about that right now. I don't have time. I literally dropped everything after that and came to Seattle. Okay? This is Darby's hometown. An old skate warehouse with rings built into it. It reminds Darby of who he is. He loves everything about this building. Dead people. Okay, or just skulls. Miro, what have you done since you've been here? Honestly, what have you done? One second you're playing video games, the next second you're somebody's best man. You kept saying the whole world's gonna see what Miro's capable of, and, well, look at you now, homie. Look at you now! Darby knows exactly who Darby is. Okay. Miro is coming for the TNT title. Cool promo. Cool video package. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. I'm cool. That was cool. That was cool. The best man. It's Miro! When a wrestler jumps ship in this day and age, it's all over social media instantly. Yeah, I think that's just the nature of the beast. I think that when, you know, if you're a reporter of some sort with wrestling and a reporter of wrestling news, and that's your job, and it's your job to find these things out and tell people. And I think it just is what it is. It's, like I said, it's part of the whole thing, you know? You know how dusty and full of cobwebs that abandoned warehouse would be with nobody occupying it, and then he lays on a dusty, dirty bed like it's nothing. Your skin would break out or something. That's funny. It's Darby with Sting. Oh, that paint is cool. Look at this paint. The amount of time that took. Oh my god. I can't even imagine how long that took. Wow. 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 That is wicked. Oh, and Miro has attacked Darby Allin. What are you doing?
Checking something there.
Okay. Miro with punches. Punches to Darby. Here we go. Miro's still attacking Darby before the bell. Miro looks angry. Darby looks dead. Alright. Oh, into the ropes. Darby into the ropes. That looked rough. He's getting thrown around like a rag doll. Why doesn't Sting help him? The match hasn't started yet. Because Sting doesn't really feel like taking a beating from Miro. He's like, if Miro gets a hold of me, I might die. Ah, dude. Wicked. Ah, into the barricade, man. Into the barricade. Am I underwhelming? Miro. Yelling at them. Yelling at the screen. Darby into the post. Get in the ring, Miro. Get in the ring. I heard the New Day and the Usos face each other in Hell in a Cell. That would be like if the Dudleys and Too Cool faced each other in Hell in a Cell in 2000. Go Miro. Yes. Oh boy. This match hasn't even started yet. And Darby's being demolished, bro. Demolished. Wow. He's pulling him up by the pants. He's dragging him around by the pants.
That's why I said I think something's going to happen here.
Ah! The things that Darby is willing to take are ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's not even like over the top, like harsh things. Like just being like thrown over the barricade into the floor. Like, ow? I would rather not. If he knocks him out before the match can't start and Darby keeps the belt. Is Darby ready to go? Darby's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm cool. Just ring the bell. Oh, man. Ring the bell. Do you want to continue, Darby? Do you want to continue? Of course he wants to continue. Yes, he wants to continue. Let's go. Yes, he wants to continue. Yes. Oh my god. Thanks, ref. Oh, giant super kick. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. He kicked out, bro. Miro's all like, yes, I won. He kicked out. That was really funny. Oh. Shotgun drop kick to Miro. Another one. Darby's coming at him now. Well, he's attempting to. Oh. Oh, Miro into the ring post. Darby going through the ropes. Ah, oh, dude. Oh. How is Darby's shoulder not like, ow. Like, I legitimately don't get it. I don't get why this guy does such stupid things. Going for the coffin drop? Oh, but he got caught. Oh, suplex.
What is Miro wearing?
Clothes?
He's like a gladiator.
Well, I don't know.
And now he's got paint all over
He's got
him.
Darby's paint all over half of his face. Maven and Mr. G are better than AEW commentary. I have Dynamite on mute and listening to your commentary. Okay, that cannonball was crazy. Yeah, dude, that cannonball, like, dived his ropes. Like, that was, like, wicked. Like, dude's shoulder was, like, whoop, boom, right into, like, Miro. Like, ow. I think not. I don't know how he, like, doesn't, like... I mean... like, pop his shoulder out of place, dislocate it. I'm sure he has before, but, like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. He does some stupid, crazy things. They look cool, but he does some stupid, crazy things. Stupid, crazy. That most people don't do because, well, they don't feel like dying. It looks as though Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page just attacked Sting on the outside of the ring, and now they're running off. And Sting is left laying on the floor holding his knee. So, and there's Bryce Remsburg, I think is what his name is, and Aubrey. They're checking
So are we
on
going to
him.
get a Sting versus Ethan Page?
Maybe. Look at the picture-in-picture. Sting got attacked. Yes, he did. He did get attacked. So
Like,
what are they going to do for...
What is the point of this commercial?
What are they going to... Well, they're showing razors. What are they going to do with the TNT title at Double or Nothing? Are they going to do a ladder match? Are they going to do... Because I feel like right now, the way it's going, because you have the stuff with not only the... oh my gosh. The Darby, like, Dark Order stuff. You have this Darby MIRO stuff now. You have Darby, Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page. You have Lance Archer. They could easily do a ladder match with some of the guys that are, like, involved in this and do, like, a ladder match for the TNT title at Double or Nothing. Because I really don't think at this point that it'd be, like, one person.
Yeah.
Like, fighting for the title. I don't really know who they could narrow it down to, so I could very much so see them doing Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, Lance Archer for sure involved in that, and then maybe, like, 2 other people that aren't necessarily involved with stuff that Darby is doing right now, maybe? I don't know. But I'd be down to see it. Ladder matches are fun. More spots for Darby to do something stupid, you know, because ladders. So, it would work. It'd all work out for him. Darby's still trying to fight off Miro. Still in, well, I was going to say we were still in picture-in-picture, but we're not anymore. Miro's still, is Miro going to win? Or is Miro going to lose? During the break.
I think there's going to be some sort of interference or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw...
Or maybe Miro does win because we're going to focus on Sting and Darby versus...
Page and...
Sky.
Yeah. Maybe. And then it leads to maybe Miro and Kip.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, no, it wouldn't, because Kip is injured.
Well, and I think Miro's going to kill...
Isn't Kip injured?
He's injured right now, but I have a feeling he's going to come back.
Didn't he mess up his arm or something?
Yeah.
Imagine attacking a guy. You are 110 pounds over? And he still does some damage to you. You know that Darby's ribs are just rough. Rough, man, rough. Darby's got a hold of the ropes. Miro's just, like, rolling him around the ring. He's got him in a bear hug hold thing, trying to squeeze his ribs. Darby with the feet up, but he misses. Oh, up and over. Got the sleeper hold on Miro now. Darby's pants broke! His belt ripped!
Yeah.
He's like, dude, Miro, what the heck, bro? You just ripped my pants. Miro's fading. Yeah, Kip's out injured. Okay.
Miro's got his face paint all over him.
Miro's got a hold of the ropes, though. He fell and grabbed the ropes.
He's gonna use the belt.
Oh.
Oh, maybe not.
I think he was going to. Bro, look at the back of his pants.
Yeah.
They're all stretched out.
He's gonna have his pants fall off.
He's like, Miro,
We're gonna
these
see,
are my good pants.
We're gonna see butt cheek here in a minute.
Why did you do that? Well, he's got something else underneath that is actually a pair of shorts.
Yeah.
No belt, no belt. Can't hit him with the belt. You got him by the nose.
Pinch his nose. He has to breathe out his mouth. Between that and choking him out, yeah. There's no oxygen going to him.
Oh!
Of course, now you have no oxygen going to your body at all. Man, look at his back.
Wow.
Check out his back.
Oh
that was wicked.
Okay, Observing Stuff just said, oh my. That was, yeah, had to knock the wind out of.
There was like no give in that wall at all.
No, not at all. So I said, my dude is definitely winded. Out of breath. Dying. Oh my. Oh my, are we about to get something crazy? AEW Dynamite, Friday, May 28th, FanFest Saturday, and Double or Nothing Sunday, the 30th. Cool. Let's go, Darby!
Are his ribs broken? I don't know. Like, there was no give at all when he hit that wall.
Not at all! Not at all! That's what I said. Definitely not like he was squished. Oh.
Worst love songs.
He's taking the tape off.
I don't know. There's a lot of love songs that aren't good.
She's just ragdolling him now, guys. Aww.
Forever by Kiss is one.
Miro sucks. Miro sucks. I love the crowd chanting. Look at Sting. The fist bump of power. Darby has regained the power. Fine, leave me hanging. That's cool too. Oh, what was that? That was pretty much nothing. Like I said, the power of Sting. Oh, stunner. Oh, going for the roll-up. 1, 2, kick out at 2. So close, it's so far. Oh, another stunner. Okay.
I think he said, I'm going to kill you right now.
Oh, Miro's got him. Miro's got him. Miro's got him. Miro's got him. Oh, no! He landed on his feet. Oh, into the corner. Going for another pin. 1, 2. Whoa, that was close. Oh. Hits to the ribs. Destroyer! Kick out at 2! That's so close. Sting is so concerned about his boy Darby Allin. Oh. Whoa!
Wow. That doesn't shock me, though.
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect it to end like that.
Darby should have considered doing that at the beginning of the match. Yes.
Wow. There's dude just slipped and fell. That was funny. And everybody just jumps over Sting.
Yeah.
Never mind checking on the 60-year-old man laying on the floor, dead. I mean, he's fine. He's fine.
See, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with Darby losing to him.
I'm cool with it. I think it gives Miro something else and makes Miro maybe a little bit more legitimate. Music. Oh, it's Archer. I love Jake. Jake trying to keep Archer back. He's like, no, stop.
Well, that's cool the way they ended that.
That's funny. So I'm going to assume
That's
Double
cool.
or Nothing is going to be Miro and Archer. That's what I would say at this
That's probably
point.
where we're headed.
Okay.
Great show, 8.5. I would say 8 and 8.5. I mean, it was a good show.
I liked that. I definitely wasn't necessarily expecting Darby to... I wasn't necessarily expecting Darby to lose in that fashion. I don't know if that was a call on the ref's part, if that's how they'll play it out, and like Darby didn't like actually give up and the ref just called match, or what. I guess we'll have to see as we go on.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Good show.
Kind of surprised. Miro's
Definitely a good show.
Miro's the new TNT champion, but I suppose, like you said, it makes sense if they're gonna focus on this Ethan Page and Sting thing, or Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky and Sting and Darby Allin thing, and do that for the pay-per-view instead of Darby. Maybe Darby just needs a break, because Darby's done title matches for the last like month and a half straight. Every week, he's been out there doing crazy, stupid stuff, and maybe he needs a minute to like recuperate.
I would agree.
So maybe they were like, we're going to take the title off of you for now. You can have some time off. Rest. We can finish out this feud with Ethan Page.
Well, realistically,
and
I mean...
Scorpio Sky. And then if they do that like a cinematic match, I mean, he doesn't have to do anything.
When is their next pay-per-view?
Well, Double or Nothing is...
Yeah, but after that.
I don't know. It wouldn't be for like another 3-4 months, maybe?
Because I was thinking they could give him time off through... Because I'd give him 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
And then bring him back to fight with Paige and... to help Sting with Paige and Scorpio Sky.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it makes sense that they would do this.
Yeah. So, go through and do a recap?
Yeah, we can do it quick.
Cool. So, we start off the show with Jon Moxley versus YUJI Nagata for the IWGP United States Championship. Jon Moxley's got new theme music.
All Out's after Double or Nothing, isn't it? I believe so. I just don't know what it is. I don't know for sure what it is.
Is it... Did we already do All In?
End of summer?
Is it All In?
It could be.
Or all Out?
Could be.
I don't even know what the pay-per-view is. Revolution?
The Inner Circle has to be the Pinnacle, beat the Pinnacle in their rematch. Probably. Because I don't think they're splitting up.
I can look real quick and see what the next pay-per-view is after, or what has been the next pay-per-view after.
Yeah, they don't have anything listed. And they probably won't because they're kind of waiting to
Double or Nothing, All Out. That's the way it went last year, was we had Double or Nothing and then All Out. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. So, yeah, Jon Moxley versus YUJI Nagata.
Good match.
My guy Jon Moxley's got new music. Wild thing. I think it's, like I said earlier, I think it's really freaking cool that Tony Khan is buying these people the rights to the music, so then, they can use it on Dynamite. I think it's really freaking cool, and it, like, goes to show the type of person that Tony Khan is. He goes the extra mile to, like, make things, like, perfect,
I agree.
And I think that's really cool because other promotions wouldn't do that for their people.
100% agree.
And so I think it's really cool that Tony Khan has done this for not 1, not 2, but 3 people thus far.
Yeah.
And so...
But did he
Yeah.
buy it, though? I would assume so, because I don't think they'd
I
be
would
able to
say
play it
he-
without
I
having
think
some
he
sort of
has to buy-
stipulation where they've...
Yeah, I think he would have had to buy the rights to
mean-
it
I would say yes.
to be able to use it.
Yeah.
And so I think it's really cool that he's done that for his people. I enjoyed this match. I thought it was really fun. Archer, Roberts are at ringside watching. Lance Archer's a former IWGP United States champion, so
Yeah.
they sort of had that tie in there. Rocky Romero was in the audience. I've heard the name before. I don't quite know who he is, but I have heard of him.
New Japan Wrestling.
And he was in the audience. So take that as you will. Ultimately, Moxley hit the paradigm shift for the pinfall. He got the win. It was cool. I was cool with it. I didn't expect Eugene and Nagata to win, but I think it was really cool that they were able to do this match on Dynamite.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I think it kind of brings eyes to New Japan Wrestling, too.
I think so.
What's the song they have during the Brody tribute episode? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
He doesn't go the extra mile for women, and people wonder why I have issues with AEW.
But see, it's not about him not going the extra mile, because countless wrestlers have come out and said Tony Khan does go the extra mile. Like, Britt Baker has multiple times. She's been on a couple podcasts, and she has talked about how Tony Khan does care about everybody, and he's willing to do anything to help everybody. And it's not necessarily his fault for the way the women's division has gone for the last year, because they've kind of had some other issues with people being injured and people not being able to come to the U.S. because of the pandemic and travel restrictions. And Tony Khan has nothing to do with that.
The women's division will pick up.
He can't. He has no control over people getting injured
No.
and the travel restrictions.
No.
So that's not his fault. And they've just tried to work with who they have. Has it been the best? No, not by any means. But at least they've been out there somewhat, and they're getting better, and they're doing more stuff. And I think that that's the thing that counts.
Yeah.
So, we then have the Inner Circle. Ortiz says that the Inner Circle had the Pinnacle dead. And then
They're not.
they were going to throw Jericho off the thing, and they had to surrender because, well, can't have their leader dying. So, Hager says they want a rematch. And Guevara says, well, guess what, guys? It's not over as long as we are all in the same company. Ortiz also goes on to say, Max
How you doing,
had-
DCA Podcast?
Max had Santana arrested and detained for stabbing him with a fork. So that's why he's not here tonight. So thanks, Max.
It's, yeah.
You jerk.
It continues the storyline. I mean, it's cool. What they're doing is pretty cool. And I think, they even carried out the whole Jericho elbow issue with him having the brace on and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool what they're doing here.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. I don't want him to turn into Vince. I don't think
Tony
he's gonna
Khan
turn
is
into Vince.
never going to turn into Vince. No. That he does. From everything I've heard, not like I know the guy personally or anything. I just watch his wrestling promotion. From everything that I've seen, he's a pretty decent dude. He's got a lot of money, but he's pretty humble, and he's not like, I'm better than you because I'm a
The thing
man.
is like I've said about the women in WWE, when a majority of your wrestlers are men, you have to put them out there. You can't run 7, 5, 4, 3. I mean, even 2 women's segments in a 2-hour show would be hard to do if you're trying to get your men over.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think when we get this extra hour from AEW, whenever it happens,
Yeah.
I think that you will see more women wrestling. If you watch Dark, they have women's matches all the time, or what's the other one?
Elevation.
Elevation. If there's women's matches on there all the time.
They definitely have room to improve, but every company does. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. And so I think that that's what it's about.
No, again, I think it's, like I said, I think it's tough when when a majority of your wrestlers are men. It's more difficult to put more women's segments out there.
I think it's not even about that. I think that it's the fact that they just didn't.
I think that it didn't help with the pandemic and people being hurt. I mean, Serena Deeb's coming back now, so we'll see what happens.
Which is cool. So hopefully she's all cleared and good to go.
Yeah.
AEW,
obviously she is if she's gonna wrestle.
AEW Dynamite, AEW Dynamite, was excellent tonight. Needs some minor improvements, but the overall flow and production quality was fire.
Yeah.
I agree, DTA podcast. So, Inner Circle. They want Pinnacle. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
We then have Cody Rhodes, who announces his Double or Nothing plans. He talks about being a patriot in light of Anthony Ogogo's recent
This
actions.
segment was a little long.
He says, "You didn't come here to live the England dream." And he essentially just goes on to be like, "Yay, America! I stand for America, and you're the British dude, so that makes you a bad guy." I don't love that. I don't love that that's the position we're throwing Anthony Ogogo into. I don't like that. I don't like that being like, playing off this whole American versus British thing. I don't like it. Do I understand why we did it? So we could do the American dream thing? Sure. But I don't like the way we went about it.
No, I don't.
At all.
No.
Like, I'm not...
It was too long.
No, it was too long, and I just don't... I don't love...
Leanne, how you doing?
I don't love the whole pinning America against the American guy versus the British guy and ultimately making the British guy the bad guy. I don't like it. I don't like it.
No.
I'm not a fan. I get the American dream thing, and I think that's a very clever thing for
good.
Cody to bring back, but I think there were other ways that they could have gone about
Well,
it
I just
to
think
get there.
this was too long. The segment was too long.
So ultimately, Cody ends up saying, "We are getting Cody versus Ogogo at Double or Nothing, but it won't be the American Nightmare. At Double or Nothing, it will be Anthony Ogogo versus the American Dream, Cody Rhodes."
Yeah.
So,
How you doing,
cool.
Mike?
Cool. I'm cool with it.
James says, "Do you all think you can do a show strictly for the women's wrestling?" Just wondering. James, if we had strictly a women's show to watch, we would.
So, and your new TNT champion, CM Punk. That's funny. So we then had a video package on SCU, just sort of talking all about them.
Yes.
And then we got the Young Bucks versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team titles. If SCU loses the match, they have to break up as a team. And
Yeah.
SCU will be no more. I thought this was a really good match. I think SCU and the Young Bucks have phenomenal chemistry. I think it's just, they've been friends for forever. They've had many matches with one another. They know what they're doing and how to make stuff look good with one another.
Well, they had good chemistry till Christopher Daniels got his eye gouged out. Not a fan of when an American wrestler defends the honor of America against a non-American wrestler.
That's what I don't like. I don't like it.
I don't have any issues with it. I mean, it's one of those things that it's a show. It's putting up.
But I just don't
something
like,
out there.
the problem I have with it is I don't like that we are forcing Ogogo into this position.
Yeah.
That has to be the bad guy.
Yes.
Because they're doing this whole American versus the British guy. That's what I don't like. At all. I'm not a fan of it.
Decent match, but in my opinion, Cody is the best worker in AEW. Well, I think behind the scenes, he's probably one of the best workers. I think the problem is out in the, like, with storylines and things like that. I don't think he's trying to be out there for that.
I don't necessarily think that he is. I don't know. I don't necessarily think of him as the best worker in AEW because I think they have some other people that are better.
Yeah.
But that's just, that's just me. That's
I don't care about the boxer dude story. The thing is, I think it adds something different to what they're doing. So I don't have any issues with it.
I don't know. I just don't like the whole America versus England thing.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I don't like it.
I think it's a cool storyline.
So we have Young Bucks versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team titles. The Young Bucks are accompanied by the Good Brothers and Don Callis. And essentially, we get this match going. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything is fire. And then Christopher Daniels bashes his head off of the ring post. I still don't know if it was a blade job, or if it was
where the cut was. There's no way that was a blade job.
The thing about it is, though, is I don't necessarily think that. I don't necessarily think that we got a good shot of where the cut was. I thought it was by his eye.
It's above his eye.
Like, that's where I thought it was.
There's no way that's a blade job.
And so, he was bleeding everywhere. Like, everywhere. And he was out of the match for a while.
Yeah.
And it was a mess. I mean, there was like a puddle of blood on the floor outside the ring. It was ridiculous.
Leanne says, "Are you a fan of Britain? I am British. We are fans. We like American wrestling." Yeah. Yes, Leanne. We actually have a couple of friends we do shows with over in Britain. Serena's facing who next week? She is facing Red Velvet.
Red Velvet. Yep, Red Velvet.
I'm glad Miro got a title. I think he would have to stay. I don't think he would have another title. This was a great move. Definitely. He wasn't going to win anything in WWE.
Like where about the eye, the eyebrow? I thought it was the corner of his eye.
It's somewhere around the eye.
I thought it was over here because he had bled all over everywhere, and it was bleeding a lot. So I think that I think that that's, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So Kazarian got back in the match. Gallows distracted the referee. Daniels got in. He was able to get up and get tagged in, but still bleeding profusely. Ultimately, this is a good spot. Matt Jackson sets up in the corner to do the super kick, and he does the iconic "I'm sorry, I love you" Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels moment. Kicks Christopher Daniels in the face. I thought it was hilarious.
It was cool.
I love them. Love them so much. The stuff that the Young Bucks are doing right now, some of the best work that they've done in AEW, and I think it's great. I love the angle of them being heels, but totally making fun of all these classic moments in wrestling, the iconic moments in wrestling. I think it's hilarious. I think it's such a fun way to do it, of mocking the thing they love so much. The thing that they are out there doing.
Yeah.
They are mocking them. And I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and I think it's a different approach on being a heel.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you don't see a ton of heels necessarily doing that
don't.
At this point in time. And so that's what I think makes them different from, like, an MJF.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So I think it's cool. The Bucks ultimately win the match, so this means Christopher Daniels
SCU splits up.
and Frankie Kazarian are no longer a tag team. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
Yes.
So we have Moxley and Kingston who destroy the Elite locker room, and we later have the Young Bucks and the Good Brothers in the back. Matt says that they're going to fight the Varsity Blondes next week and have the tag titles on the line. And then they challenge Moxley and Kingston for a match at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
So, that's what we did there. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with what they did there.
I'm cool with Moxley and Kingston fighting the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. Not at all.
Well, I think it was all kind of set. I mean, we knew it was coming.
For sure. I think it was, you know, I think there might be more tag team matches and more, I don't know, like big ladder matches, stuff like that at Double or Nothing to get more guys on the card, because it's going to be their first big show.
I don't think it's about getting people on
but
the card.
I think the thing about it though is getting them out there so that people see them, because people are going to be really excited to see Moxley and Kingston.
Well,
people are going to be really excited to see the Young Bucks. People are going to be really excited to see Orange Cassidy, Pac, and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Like, it's I think that's what it's about, I think. I think that's part of it. So, I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know. So, after that, we had Christian Cage backstage. Christian Cage says he has an open contract, and next week he wants anybody to come out and fight him. Team Taz, if you want to like send your guys out, you know, come on.
Who'd Moxley fight to open the show? Nagata.
Oh, yeah, YUJI Nagata. That's who John Moxley fought. So we have Matt Sydal, who ends up showing up, says, I'm fighting you next week. And then Christian Cage says he's going to be in the Casino Battle Royal. So,
yep.
I'm cool with it. We get Orange Cassidy versus Pac. This was kind of confusing to me. A little bit. I thought it was decent. However, I was a bit confused with the way we ended it and why we did it that way. I don't know if Orange Cassidy was hurt or was having some issues because he
His
was
face is bright red.
very,
Yeah.
very red. I don't know
if he got choked or
if he
what.
was like overheating, if when they did that whole chokehold sequence, like he like legitimately was like, whoa,
Yeah.
can't breathe, or what? Because he was kind of out of it from that the sleeper hold on. He was kind of he was out of it.
Yeah.
And that's generally not like Orange Cassidy to be totally out of it during his matches. So hopefully he's all good and hopefully everything's okay. But ultimately it ended with Kenny Omega coming out, beating Pac upside the head with the belt, and then neither man was able to get up to answer the 10 count, so nobody won.
This was well done. I love what they did with this. So now, Omega's thinking, oh, I got away with something. And it turns out now he's got to do a triple threat match. And I hate triple threat matches. So...
So, Tony Schiavone says that Tony Khan said in the back, it's going to be a three-way for Double or Nothing. It's going to be Pac versus Orange Cassidy versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World title.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it, and I have no problems with it. I think this could be a way to get the title off of Kenny without having Kenny take the pin.
I don't think so.
I think it's an option. I don't
I think it's an
necessarily.
option, but I don't know
I
they're
don't
not doing
necessarily know that that's what they're gonna do.
They're not going to do that.
But I think it'd be an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
Um.
It would be interesting if he did the double or nothing. Do the Roman pin at Double or Nothing. That'd be interesting. Nothing. He can't recover from before the 30th. It was Cassidy, as he was really choking me. I would be very mad at Neville. I mean, Pac, the dead man.
So Alex Marvez is backstage with Paige and the Dark Order. Paige says Brian Cage cheated to win. He cheated to win. He brought his dudes out, and he cheated to win. So now, Brian Cage, why don't you fight me in a match at Double or Nothing without your guys? Just you, by yourself, me, by myself, and we'd fight. How about we do that? So, we're getting Adam Page versus Brian Cage at Double or Nothing. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's cool. We have the Pinnacle Coronation. MJF is wearing a crown. He wants to be referred to as the greatest of all time. He says no to the Inner Circle's request of getting a rematch. And then Tully Blanchard takes the microphone, does this super long-winded, we're the top of the division. And that was the whole point of it. He gives the Pinnacle a bunch of watches. And then we hear a horn. And guess what? It's none other than the Inner Circle. They're out. They're around. And they're here to get their rematch from MJF and the Pinnacle. They drive up in this car.
Who is Cassidy? It's Butch Cassidy. His partner was a Sundance Kid. They were a tag team.
He has a truck. They drive up in a truck. And it has, the fire hose on it or whatever. And so essentially they totally, spray down all of Pinnacle. And they're all, slipping and falling all over the place. Max gives them the rematch for Double or Nothing. It's going to be a Stadium Stampede match. But if the Inner Circle loses.
Yeah.
If the Inner Circle loses, they have to break up for good.
Yeah. This was a good way to get the match for Double or Nothing.
And I think doing a Stadium Stampede, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I think so too. But
Because I think it was such a big hit last year.
I think it was cool. The idea behind getting the match was cool.
I agree.
This way, because you had MJF going, no, we're not giving you a rematch, never, ever, ever. And then they force his hand by making him look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this was good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Chris Jericho versus...
I don't think he's losing for a while, James.
Oh man, I'm sorry, that made me laugh.
I don't know who's going to take it off of him, but I don't think he's losing for a while.
Yeah, I don't know that Kenny Omega is gonna necessarily lose the title at Double or Nothing, but I think it's an option if they wanted to do it this way, so Kenny doesn't take the pin.
Yeah.
We get Jim Ross with Britt Baker. Britt Baker says that the monster that Shida created will be the monster that takes Shida down. Says the division was on life support, but Britt Baker is the pulse of the division, and when you have a pulse, you no longer need a machine. I really like that line. I really like this entire thing. Like I said, Britt Baker is one of the most improved wrestlers in the last year.
Yeah.
Hands down. Where she was when she first started with AEW to where she is now, night and day.
Well, her promo skills got better.
Night and day. I mean, talk about somebody taking their character that was flopping so bad to being one of the biggest stars in the wrestling business.
Yes.
Like, I think it's really cool the time and effort she put in to turn all of her stuff around.
Yeah.
To get her to where she is right now.
I would agree.
Mad respect. Mad respect.
The promo is good.
I agree.
And what she has done and what she's done with the character is really good. Did you all see Mrs. Tweet? No, I did not see it.
He says he wants to win the Impact World title before his contract is up. Interesting. Interesting. We got Thunder Rosa versus Jasmine Allure. Thunder Rosa won. This was just a really quick match. I don't have any problems with this. And so that's cool. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Just keeping Thunder Rosa out there.
Yeah.
Next week, we are getting the Young Bucks versus the Varsity Blondes in an AEW tag team title match. We are getting Christian Cage versus Matt Sydal. We're getting Anthony Ogogo versus Austin Gunn, and we are getting Serena Deeb versus Red Velvet for the NWA Women's Championship.
Yep.
First time Serena Deeb will be back in a while. She was
injured for a while.
She was injured for a while.
Yeah.
But she is back.
Yep.
I suppose. So. We also run down some of the Double or Nothing matches that have been announced thus far. We have Hangman Page versus Brian Cage. We're getting the American Dream, Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo. And we're getting Shida versus Britt Baker. Oh, and Kenny Omega versus Pac versus Orange Cassidy.
I think Serena's injury was like her leg or something.
I think so too. I'm pretty sure she messed up her leg.
I think it was like her knee.
Yeah. 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 We then have Jade Cargill in a promo video. She says she's her own boss.
So she's not getting a manager.
Yeah,
That's what it boils down to.
The thing about it, though, is we've been doing this for a couple weeks now, and I just don't... I don't know. I'm not necessarily loving what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
It's not... I'm not necessarily a fan of it, per se.
Yeah.
I think that we've sort of been dragging this on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we've not really taken it anywhere. We're just staying in one spot with everybody's throwing offers at me, but I'm not answering any of them. And so...
I'm okay with it. It's a slow build.
No, but the thing is, they've been doing it
but
for...
so what?
Okay, but the issue is, if we're trying to build her up as somebody who's an actual threat to the division, she needs to have more matches on Dynamite first off.
Okay.
Okay?
Who's she going to be?
That's where we need to start off with, is putting her in more matches on Dynamite. Putting her on matches on Dark is good, fine, and dandy. But if you don't watch Dark on the regular, you won't know what Jade is doing over there. So, the promos that she's doing week to week are relatively the same thing.
The thing is, I think they're still fine-tuning. I still think they're fine-tuning her skills while she's on Dark.
Okay, cool, fine. But the thing is, the promos... Then don't put her promos out there right now. Just wait.
The thing is, she can cut a promo. Why not cut the promo and keep her out there?
The problem is, the promo's the same every week, and that's what's throwing me off and is making me go,
Well, you know what's going to happen.
Someone's
going to come in and go, okay, and she's going to go, all right, I want you to be my manager.
I don't know.
There's a reason they're doing this.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I don't love what we're doing with her right now.
I am cool with it.
We then get Miro versus Darby Allin, and wow, this was a beating. A beating.
Well, make Miro look good.
A beating. Darby took a beating, man. Ultimately, Miro won. Was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man. Yeah. Miro won.
Yeah. New TNT champion.
And then we sort of had a stare down between Lance Archer and Miro to end the show.
Yeah.
So, how long
How
was
was
the
the
main
main
event?
event?
11 minutes and 32 seconds.
They are jointly 11 minutes 32 seconds.
Really fun. Really fun. So.
Yeah. Overall, I thought it was a great show tonight. I thought it was probably an 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Very good show. Promos were good. Everything was good. The matches were good. You know, leading up to the pay-per-view here in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's all I got.
the only thing I did not like was the Cody thing, and it's not because of what was said or anything like that. It's just the fact that it was long. I thought everything that they did with it was okay. They just made it way too long.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So that's all I got. I don't have anything else.
Nope. I don't either. With that,
we'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow.
For Impact Wrestling.
Impact Wrestling tomorrow night. Come and join us, and we hope to see you tomorrow night, right here on the Wrestle Story. Peace out, everybody.